So I'm going to do a tea brack, which is again very traditional dish in Northern Ireland. So it's pretty much a fruit cake, but the fruit has been soaked in tea. So it's dried fruit soaked in tea, got some sugar, self-raising flour, a bit of spice, and an egg. So it's really, really simple. You don't have to beat anything together. It's just the hardest thing is waiting for the tea to soak in. So in here I've got the fruit soaked in hot tea, and then I put a wee nip of whiskey in it as well. And so that goes into so you get this nice syrup that's come out of and that's going to sort of form part of the base of the cake. So as you can see, I've got dates in there, there's a bit of fig, there's sultanas, there's some dried cranberries, apricots, pretty much anything you have around. Brown sugar, soft brown sugar. And we'll just give this a good mix just to loosen up the sugar. And then this is going to form the base of our cake. So this would have been made originally just to use leftover tea. So you just soak the fruit in it, and then I've got the whiskey in. So when I'm stirring it now, I get this lovely smell of sweet fruit. That wee bit of whiskey and the tea are all coming through. So we've got nice, just juicy fruit there, and an egg. So just take the egg and that goes in. Beat that through. And this will loosen the whole thing up. So there's no butter in this cake. So it's really just it's the egg and the flour are going to be the raisin agent. So it's nice rich cake. And then just some spice, so just mixed spice, and there's a wee bit of nutmeg in there as well. And again, that adds another wee layer of smell, so that's beautiful. And then self-raising flour, so that'll all add to the whole thing. So this will help make it bouncy. And now it takes this cake is quite rich, so it's probably going to take about an hour to bake. And this is the first thing I ever made when I was, I think, about 4, obviously supervised, but I do remember standing up on a crate in my granny's house making tea brack. So every time I think of this, I think this is there's a lovely nostalgia to it, which is great. So that's our cake mix. So buttered loaf tin, and or you could make it like a round cake, but and then that just goes into the tin. And then to 180 oven, and that'll take roughly an hour, or until an inserted skewer comes out clean. So whatever comes first. I give it a wee check. It's good cake doesn't sink. That's another lovely thing about it. So you can open the oven and have a check. There we are. So that goes into the oven, and we'll come back in about an hour. Okay. So tea brack's ready. So just took it out of the tin, and we're going to slice this up. So take a wee bit of this. So just, you see it's nice and rich there, just plenty of fruit in it. And you can have it just like this, but I actually quite like it with a bit of butter on it. So just a nice wee bit of butter on this. You have it with the butter, and then traditionally with a cup of tea. There you are, and that's the perfect cake. And you sort of see there the nice balance of the fruit as well. So it's not, it's nicely layered. There we are. So that's that there. Tea brack, cup of tea. That's all you need. Beautiful.